guys, welcome to Saints TV Weekly for October 9th. Bit of a different background, straight off the bat, moving some stuff around in the office, moving locations, so that is in the works, so hopefully in the next video that'll be all sorted, but for now we get a bit of a plain background, get to just mellow out and chill, get your Inglewood coffee, pour that, have a sip of that. And if you haven't already, go on to inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au, use the discount code SAINTS40 and you get 40% off coffee, tea and chai products. Now let's get straight into it. Let's do a nice quick fire Saints TV Weekly. Straight off the bat, congrats to the girls. They won 3 in a row, I believe for the first time in their history, beating Hawthorn by 9 points. It was a really, really good game. They started very, very well. I conceded the last 3 goals of the game, but nonetheless, that was enough still to win 7-3-45 to 5-6-36. We're knocking on the door of the 8 now. Now, Exxon was dangerous all day, had 17 touches and a pair of contested marks, so she'll be very, very chuffed in this week's AFLW podcast with Marshy. But overall, the girls' form has really turned around. They've been excellent. They've got GWS up next, which is another very winnable game. And Exxon kicked 2, Friend 1, Burke 1. That was a great goal, by the way, from Alice Burke. Lambert, Besley and Smith. The only real negative from the day was the injury to Steph Chiocci, who's going to miss the rest of the season with a right knee injury. So our thoughts go out to her, and we really hope that she can make a really good recovery. Obviously, it's going to be a grind, but yeah, the girls are just such a tight-knit group, and cats jumping into boxes. But yeah, we wish Chiocci all the best and hope she recovers well from this really terrible injury. In terms of the boys, last Monday night, Crown Palladium, you guys would have seen it. We posted a video on it. It was the Saints BNF, the Trevor Barker Awards. Jack Sinclair, 2 in a row, much deserved. I kind of wanted Rowan Marshall as a bit of a dark horse to win it. Rowe finished 3rd, Kel Wilkie 2nd, but hard to go past Sinks, who had an excellent season. In terms of other awards, Lenny Hayes Team Trademark Award, Cal Wilkie won that. Robert Harvey Best Clubman Award, Tom Campbell came out trumps with that. Best Emerging Player was joint Machida Owens and Nasiah Wanganeen Malera. And the CMC Markets Sainter of the Year, Jack Sinclair. So he rounds it out. The top 10 was Jack Sinclair, Cal Wilkie, Rowan Marshall, Machida Owens 4th, and Nasiah Wanganeen Malera 5th. So great to see those 2 in the top 5. Brad Crouch, Brad Hill equals 6th, Jack Higgins 8th, Jack Steele 9th, and Josh Battle rounds it out in 10th. So Jack Steele still finishing 9th, very highly regarded there from our captain, which was really exciting. And on the same night, they announced a new sponsor, Cherry Motors, I believe, Cherry Motor Australia, the club's first ever automotive partner. So really exciting there. We might be able to get a bit of a test drive going very soon, so we'll be in touch there. But very nice looking cars. Yeah, good to have. I've always wanted the club to have an automotive partner, and finally we've got one. I think that's a step in the right direction. Obviously they're breaking into the Australian market, which I think is really exciting. It's kind of fresh. They're really nice looking SUVs. And yeah, keep an eye on that. We'll hopefully do some content in that, but really exciting to have Cherry Motor on board as our first ever automotive sponsor. Now, in terms of some quick trade news, obviously I'm doing trade talk videos so that they cover all that. So check those out if you haven't already. But just in summary, a couple of key talking points from late in the week last week. Nick Coffield has basically made it known that he wants to get to the Bulldogs. That was his childhood club, so no surprises there. We offered him a deal and looks like it's not to his liking. And yeah, we'll have to facilitate a move there to the Doggies. And then incoming, Paddy Dow yesterday selected Saints, nominated St Kilda as his preferred destination. So he wants to get from Carlton, the former pick number 3, wants to get from Carlton to St Kilda, reunites with Sauce. So that goes along with, you know, Caminiti coming from there, and obviously Liam Stocker delisted there, and then Paddy Dow now is another one. So we're creating quite the partnership with Carlton when it comes to trading. And obviously Blake Acres through Fremantle has gone there and done very, very well. I think he finished top 10 in their BNF the other night, so good on him. But Paddy Dow incoming looks likely. Liam Henry incoming looks likely. We'll keep an eye on Dylan Shield and Jade Gresham this week, and then obviously Nick Coffield wants to get to the doggies. Now, on a really wholesome note, just want to give a quick shout out to the trio who were crowned with the Wheelchair and Blind Football League Best and Fairest. Sebastian Welsh, Nick Bryan and Stefan Nero have received respective Best and Fairest for their performance as part of the club's community football sides. So good on them. Welsh scored 101 goals for the season, including 8 in last month's grand final between both the CWFL and the VWFL competitions, earning Best on Ground honours in the process as the Saints claim their maiden flag in that competition. So congrats to him. Nick Bryan and Stefan Nero winning the honour for Saints Victorian Wheelchair and Victorian Blind Football League sides, respectively. They took out the Trevor Barker medal, I believe that was, the 2023. And they've received their premiership medallions through Simon Lethlean as part of the awards ceremony. So congrats to those guys. Excellent seasons from them. And yeah, hopefully they can go back to back next season. So yeah, that's the news at the moment, Sainers. Obviously, yeah, there's going to be a lot of movements in the next week or two in terms of the trade stuff, so that'll be exclusive to Trade Talk, so keep an eye on that. We've got our last podcast tonight, so if you want to get some junk mail in by then, before 5:30 today, send it in on Instagram and we'll try and sneak it into the show. It's our last official podcast. We're going to still do content, but it's our last official podcast of the season. And then obviously we'll build up to the AFLW game on the weekend, and then any other breaking news that happens in the next week or two, you'll find it here on Saints TV Weekly or just in general on the Saints TV channels. So make sure you subscribe, you like this video, you comment your thoughts, and obviously on Instagram, Saints TV Pod, Facebook, Saints TV. You can follow us and like us on there as well. That'd be much appreciated. So I'll wrap it up there, Saints. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry that there's such a bland background. That'll be fixed very, very soon. So bear with me, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, enjoy your week, and as always, go you mighty Saints. See you guys.